Hey, communism?
Yeah, that interpretation holds.
Nice. All right, we're done here.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Hey, how the signs?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
I heard you, but okay. Hey, why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
Okay.
I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church.
Working on it.
Yeah, working on it.
Is it?
Hey.
The large-headed
Is it the girl because she has headphones?
Maybe.
Good morning! Yeah! Pump it up! Pump it up! Pump it up!
Hardcore. Anyway, I think it's... Well, I thought it was Egghead. Maybe it is her?
Well, it's the vibration
The shaggy-haired
microphone,
girl
right?
kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
Yes.
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here.
That's the last one. The red die.
We knew
I
about
don't
that
think
one.
You need
Empathy.
I don't think that's the check you need, by the way.
What?
That's just not a related check.
Oh. Empathy.
That check is not
boosts.
related to the helping Suna.
Empathy glasses.
Empathy specs.
Hello again.
The device is
God
cold to the
damn.
touch. An angular Omicron logo.
All right, tell me
adorns
about
the
that
yellow-
contact mic.
Sure. Contact
How's it
with the
work?
mic. I don't exactly.
Where'd you get it?
Same place I got the recorder from. The Elysium.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, it's a
Thinking about it really cheers her up.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't
Let's
know
go back
that,
to the
yes?
mic. More non-mic
Okay.
question. Tell me
My
about them.
associates. I haven't got much to say about them.
What? You must know something.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
Okay, well, I'll ask you later then.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
Okay. I have obtained new tasks that are very difficult.
It is Egghead.
Yeah, alright. So, physical instrument then, huh?
No, it's now that you could talk to him, you should just be able to ask about it. It might be a conversation tree you've gone down already.
Okay. In that case... Logic... No? Visual calculus. Reaction speed.
And
Actually, we're gonna leave that on.
Sneakers.
Perception boots.
Or the sneakers, whichever you prefer.
I'm gonna be walking around with higher perception to catch stuff.
Sure. Might want to equip a crowbar.
Yes. The super crowbar. Just
Just a
a quick.
ledger until you're looking out for tear.
It's fine. I don't need the ledger.
Just it gives you plus stats that you actually like, so or that
The
you don't
large-headed
not like, I
youth
suppose.
has
Oh, yeah.
closed his
Good
Okay.
morning! Yeah! Pump it up! Pump it up! Pump it up!
I now know why there are lungs on your belt buckle. Hey.
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
What's that mean?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Leather shot imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revershow imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Yeah, alright.
Hardcore superstar!
Tell me something else.
Yeah!
Hey, is that your name?
Darkcord Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Is something wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music isn't something. It's like I think it's.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like
We
it's
we
not
went through
fully
this.
formed.
We went through
I
this.
think you might be right. But how could it? Yeah!
I might need the perception check from her.
I might need a perception check.
Yeah, you might need to succeed her perception check. Her white perception check, soon as I mean. So you might be,
To finish the
up for
quest,
day.
you might actually.
I was looking at more details.
Oh.
I have very broad quest guidelines available, and then I just look on Reddit if we need something more specific, and it looks like you need to pass that perception check.
Right.
So-
Well, I was told to go talk to them for help with the perception check. So
I don't know.
That's why I thought it was the girl. Then maybe I don't know if you needed to pass her check or anything.
I don't think you need to pass his to get, because I think his is just a different thought.
An old door worn by
Interfacing.
elements guards
Not
the
allowed.
depot. The wind
Yeah,
has
impossible.
blown a scent.
Hey, if you wanted a quick and easy way to raise one health, go fail that check.
yeah, but
just
what
think
if I
that's
want to
silly,
get
you know?
in?
You
There
have
are
to get
various
ungodly
impossible
amounts
checks
of
that can-
interface, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was. I'm pretty sure that was not interfacing, right? That was red. Red stat.
That was physical instrument.
Physical instrument. Yeah.
No, wait. I think it was interfacing. So I remember the bonus being 3, and I think your physical instrument bonus is 1 right now.
An old
It's
door
interfacing.
worn
Huh.
by elements
Oh, yeah,
guards the depot.
Just got distracted by the
wind has
very low.
blown a sand dune in front of it. The
6.
door hasn't.
Got 20.
Yeah. So the highest I can roll is an 18. So it's basically get a 12.
Yes.
Well,
The
but also
impossible checks
wait.
are
How is it
often
only
like that.
plus? Because my plus 2. I have something reducing it.
No.
No.
Oh, thought I had other
You
interfacing
have
gear.
4 plus 2. Well, you might have had it before. Might be your shoes or something.
Nope.
Oh.
Do I really only have gloves and better gloves? Huh. I guess that would
I
make
think you also have punch gloves.
punch gloves.
You have the fallen gloves. They're
Yeah.
half-light gloves, so I call them punch gloves.
Ah.
Oh, and drug gloves, I suppose.
Yes, I do. Huh.
I think I'm going to start loading up a list of clothing,
Yeah.
so we don't have to do that check every time.
That might be good.
Just as a little shortcut, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
A metal payphone under a yellow.
In an hour and a half, you can come here to talk to the pigs.
Right.
That
Get
you're
your
done.
gun.
This is just area you haven't been to yet.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Oh.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
Okay, what is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Great.
It is death. It must be.
Well, something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose. A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
All right, composure. We got this.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
Pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark. When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here.
Not often I get that stat piping up, but it did happen once before earlier today.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age approximately 50 to 60 years. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here.
Examine.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Hey. Fine.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
Mm-hmm.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop.
Why is this an option? I guess just to test them?
The entire boardwalk creaks
But, like,
in the wind.
I
as
already
you take
know,
a step
so...
back.
Who?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
Huh. We don't know anything yet.
We do know that he was married. But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
Alright, what happened? I mean, we think
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Do you think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
Alright.
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
And that.
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
No, this whole place is pretty abandoned. Nobody's going to be held responsible for the broken boardwalk. Alright, let's go.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We're doing a field autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yes, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
Alright, but we found him. Let's finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from Mikey and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Oh yeah.
The library
Having
card
fun
is folded
isn't
into
hard.
two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Back.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours 900 to 1800.
Well, we'll have to do this tomorrow.
Good. We should give them a call from Mikey and Emma. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go by. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Okay. Yeah, business. Ooh. Shut up, electrochemistry. I saw that. Pink dot. So, I mean, we have the phone there, but Kim wants to call from his car.
Oh, because it's a direct line to the,
Yes.
to the station.
No, but we could use the phone to call the library if it was still within business hours. I mean, we just have 45 minutes to kill. Now, you're still here?
Go to your wife. Oh, wait. Did you ever tell his wife?
I think so. We did go back to return the bird after all.
Well, does he? What is? Ooh. I was gonna say, what does he have to say? But
does it matter?
Because I don't remember.
Yeah, let's see.
Hello. What can I do for
Lena
you,
wants you to
officer?
return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know it was so important.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Huh.
She's seen it?
Wait, yeah, you didn't say that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
But then I'll tell it.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Hey, maybe you could just check the traps later.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
Are they going to starve that quickly?
He's dead set on this.
Yeah, alright.
I could go for some trap setting.
Interfacing wants to check the traps.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. Nah. The work is similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Alright, where are the traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one. Since I just said it, this one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
What, Kim? You're not having fun?
Even relative to examining a week-old corpse, I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
Yeah, the fact that I have this, even without the drama +2 tie, just means there hasn't been very many drama checks.
No.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, alright. Anyway, hey, what if I find one not in a trap?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, it's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
No.
Your choice. As I said, the chances of you encountering the phasmid are next to zero.
But you feel you should have it on you. Something bad might happen. Don't mess around. Take the pheromone. It'll make you sexier.
Okay, shut up, electrochemistry. We're done here.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Inland Empire almost got me to turn around. And then I turned right
I can't
back
agree
around.
with electrochemistry.
It's not allowed.
Someone's talking sense.
It's not what he said, it's the way he said it.
That too. That too. I did agree with electrochemistry once.
Now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
Bye. Save. And let's hit the south one first. Which should just be right over here.
Hopefully. Hey, look.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring. Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down. 3 to go.
Yeah.
I meant no offense. Just...
Alright. Up north. I said up north.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds, another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place. The reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Why was that shivers?
Wind.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
Neither does the lieutenant. He just raises his collar. It's cold out, as always.
There was one way back up by the water lock. Which was down through the village.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist. The reeds bend forlornly toward the water. Some tufts have been crushed. The broken stalks sickly pale against the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
The lieutenant stretches his back.
And then we run all the way back. Ah, what have we here?
Some change. Oh well, it's up there.
Couldn't reach up and around for what? Wait. What?
Oh, a book.
Well, I gotta see what the hell that is.
I'll read that later. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Children's
read it
book, I
later.
assume.
We gotta go check that trap. It was kinda out here though, right? It was on the other side of this building.
There it is.
This is the last of the traps. The one Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. The reeds hiss and shake in the darkness that has settled over the abandoned camp. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very cozy place to stay night after night. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locust. No phasmid either, but still.
Still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Something messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
Yeah, they should still know, though.
Okay. But after that, we get back to our own assignments. There is no justification for this detour at this point of our investigation. We have a lot of work to do back in town.
And I still have to kill 20 minutes. We have a book for that. Huh. I'm now under the trap.
You've checked all the traps now.
Yeah. It's just interesting that they have that. Weird. That's too far. Okay. We've looked at that wall already. Why is it yellow?
There's a thought that lets you zoom out even further.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing a cold sea.
Why is this one yellow? I don't get it. That's usually a container to open.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there a way down? Huh. No. I thought there was. Also, where did Kim go?
I don't know. Did you get stuck in something? Getting instant transmission back to the whirling?
Did he decide just then and there that he's done with my shit? Oh, he's
there.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
I guess we can just go back to the whirling. That advanced time by 1 minute.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie. Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
Spider-bird.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Haha, nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
All right, I checked the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yeah.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
It was the one that you were just setting.
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Uh-huh.
Of course, more clever.
Oh.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the Reeds.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why don't you try convincing Morel his hypothesis is invalid?
Thank you for the vote of no confidence, Gary. An officer. I appreciate your concern, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
I don't think you really steal locusts.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This
You're
has been
right,
refreshing.
Kim.
What if someone had to feed their pet lizard?
Put more
Helping
points in the perception.
cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the
Wow,
window
you can do it.
impatiently.
I can fail this.
You can
Consider
fail
the
this.
way the empty
Okay.
trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
Kuno!
Kuno!
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I will speak with this gremlin.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place.
Sorry,
Let's play
I
Suzerainty,
get jump scared every
but
time
no
I see
more
the
field
term
trips for me.
crypto-fascist.
Yeah, it's really funny. Also, yes, tonight at your place, it is 9:20.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
I already have the armor.
Yeah, you don't
Really,
care.
Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but
Lena,
Yeah.
I'm
I think I
sorry,
wore the
but you're
armor
not getting
constantly
anywhere.
because I thought
With
it was
some kids.
cool.
I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Gary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of Suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
Oh wait, there was a question there.
Yeah.
Like of how you became a crypto-fascist. I didn't see that. Also, oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally
Yeah, it's
wore that.
upgraded tie.
That's a good tie.
Yeah.
That's just better than the horrific
It's just
necktie.
upgraded horrific necktie.
Wear the bird tie. All right.
Kind of like how the Orsium jacket is just an upgraded version of your yellow jacket.
Yeah. So the questions for Morel were the same ones when he was at the camp. We don't care about them.
Okay.
I mean, it's just.
Hello, officer.
Did you know Gary was hiding the
I
armor,
almost have
and
it.
how did you become a
Yeah,
cryptozoologist?
I agree. It's not really relevant.
Yeah. Richard looked disappointed,
He,
so I
he
brought
might
it
have a
up.
story
I
about.
thought you were talking about Gary.
Oh.
If you had a question that was like, how'd you become a crypto?
No.
I was like, what?
No. I don't think Gary has anything new for us either. But I'll.
But that, yeah, the guy, yeah.
Very
okay.
generous of you to help us
That's
out,
fine.
officer. I'm sure glad to
Nobody
be back from
likes
that little
Gary.
excursion.
Yeah, but I just want.
I mean,
how'd you get?
officers.
Nah. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that's cryptozoologist. Never mind.
No. Wait. No.
It's fine. That's not
Yeah.
interesting.
It's not interesting.
All right, bye, people.
Yeah. We have 4 minutes to get back to the place.
I mean,
What?
oh, I mean that's not like it's over at like 10:01.
It's 9:30, right? Or is it supposed to be 10?
I thought the event started at 10. The event stopped at 2.
Well, I can try the wall again. How much conceptualization gear do I have? I mean, this is good, but my jacket's better for me. I don't have any plus conceptualization on right now. There's one. Oh, when did I get the lounge jacket? I don't remember picking that up. But it's just better than this. Oh, well, it's a jacket. That's a shirt. I can wear both. Okay. Tim, we're looking at a wall again.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Come on. Roll it this time.
Yeah.
Why?
Why must we...
This game hates me doing conceptualization checks.
One day you'll get that check, or maybe not. I don't know. Like, it's not even close. That's the most insulting one. If it was like, you needed 10, but you got 9 or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, you got 2 and a 3. No, you got 2 and a 1. Fuck you.